strike and the referee called it illegal and decided the other athlete can't go on, there was only one remedy for that situation, which is a disqualification, which was called.
It would be later discovered that earlier in the fight, Matt had also dislocated his shoulder, and many believe the referee should have stopped the match sooner. Others say that it should have been ruled as no contest, and some have through the years insisted that the decision should be overturned.
Does anybody here disagree with me that Masagati is a fucking toolbox?
Ultimately, the referee took the brunt of the criticism. Hamill himself would later write on his personal website that he believed Jones did nothing wrong, and that he didn't consider himself to be the winner. Setting the controversy aside, the most important thing that we should take away from that fight is that nobody had ever dominated Matt like that before. And as of this video, this is still the only loss on Jones' record. Ultimately, however, it didn't turn out to be an overpowering blemish on his reputation, if only because Jones' life outside the cage has provided it with such stiff competition.
Ooh, my nose is opened up. Ooh. Oh, that's a lot of cayenne. Holy schnizzle. Cayenne and hot sauce. Ooh, that's strong. Oh. Let me see if it's too hot. Oh, that's strong. Oh. Oh, it's spicy. Oh my God. Oh. You can handle this. Unless it'll kill you right now, bro. I'll have you get out your body. This is too hot. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. Oh, with the Reaper pepper. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. You're up there. Off the table. I don't mind, but as long as I don't see you. Oh my God, I need something more. Oh, that is spicy as fuck. nothing over. You gotta have it enough. This thing's over. So what I do, I put some more in there. It's spicy and hot, but I want it hotter. Cold shower tonight, boy. Woo, shower. Woo. Wait until we get a few more people in. And I said 2:30, so. Same music from yesterday. All right, guys, check it out, y'all. You get 10, 12 hours, and it's in the lofty. It's go ahead, and the relaxation movement is copyright music, free music for creators, Instagram, blah 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 blah. So there's no music that is copywritten in there. Now you might hear certain beats that might be similar, but it's no. And it's an excellent thing. Actually, I'm thinking about. I actually downloaded. I might have to look at my phone again. This thing, links or something like that, where I stop it, where I actually am creating music. So far I've got up to 2. I want to get up to 4 hours. Each one I want to create 4 hours, and I'm going to create a third web page with my web page. I'm going to create a third site with I want to get up to about 20 songs to start with, and description, and I'm going to put in 2 joints in there. And this one guy from the East Coast, from Texas, he made this 329 whatever, Nikola Tesla, and I asked him, I says, how much would it cost me to loop it for 2 hours? And he says, what you doing it for? To help veterans out and anyone else who might have anxiety, this and that. He says, bro, you go ahead and send me a note, and whatever you make off of it, you can give me 5 to 10%. I was like, really? Dude, so I'm gonna use that. I already got that 2-hour loop already made. Then it wasn't that hard using the mixer that I downloaded. So I just want to get two more hours of good shaman, beat music and stuff like that. So I can use the no copyright music. Let me see how spicy. Oh my God, I can smell it. To create a 2-hour ensemble of different things that can help. But I want to make sure that they're balanced, that they're not jumping highs and lows, because that can mess with they can have a triggering effect after 2 hours of, excellent Nikola Tesla, that's really good for you. And then going to the next things with our monotone, baritone, I don't want to mess somebody's flow up. So I might need help with it. Maybe. Oh, that's good. This is Quran chicken. It's plant-based. It's not meat. And it's so good. This is very, very hot, yo. I got about 5 drops of Carolina Reaper hot sauce, which is more than anybody can take. That's like eating 2 Carolina Reaper peppers. I got half a teaspoon of cayenne pepper and a teaspoon of garlic, and 2 pinches of black Hawaiian salt. Oh my God, this stuff. Oh, my ear just rang on my lip head. This is oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to eat bananas because it's gonna strip the potassium out of me. You never drink water behind that? I'm used to it though. I finally changed the filter out, Rondo, if you're asking. Rondo will tell you. So I needed some water, y'all. I have no water. I was like, oh my goodness. Nah, it's so much better than the shit they put in there. Excuse my language. Yeah, guys, share my stuff, man. Share it. I appreciate it. And we're gonna get in a reading, but I'm getting a reading later. I like that reading in the evening. I think it's good for us to calm down, and especially for those of you who aren't doing the goofy year thing. Like I'm not. This is not no year. I don't know what they're talking about. And I don't celebrate no years or months and all that and birthdays. So I'm gonna read. So I think it might be good for some of y'all to sit around and get around a fire, whatever it is, in one place. Just arguing and say, hey, look, can we just put up arguing? I'm gonna listen to Brother Brett read these books that I'm gonna read for about an hour and a half. I'm gonna sit down, mitigate a different action, and find calmness in doing that. Oh my God, I'm starting to get a sweat going here. I'm getting a sweat. goodness. Oh, I can't blow my nose. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Oh, you get a cold, eat that. Good. Oh, smack. Oh yeah. Whoo, child. So I weighed in at 205 this AM. 205. I get to 185, I'll be so friggin' happy. 280, 205, 200. And you know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dance a jig for you guys. That's so hot. Whoo, child. Oh, that's hot. I love it though. It's so good. Any of y'all ever had spicy chili where it's so good you just keep eating it? Oh, the first time I was in Louisiana. I wasn't no gumbo. I wasn't eating no shrimp and stuff at the time. And this guy, Max chili or something, whatever. I told him give it to me as hot as possible. I had a lot of habaneros, some different kind of jalapenos. They were really, really spicy jalapenos. And what else did it have? Carolina Reaper didn't exist. Chocolate Bouteille didn't exist. Oh, scorpion. It had scorpion, habaneros, some Chinese Szechuan, some hot spicy Szechuan peppers. And not crushed up, the raw stuff to get the oils. With the seeds is the worst part. You don't want to eat seeds. I took one bite, and I mean, my nose turned red, my face turned like a pale skin. I mean, and I was sweating beads, but it was so good. I ate 2 bowls. Everybody, my brothers, man, showed me like, what's something wrong with you, Red? Something wrong with you, James. Petty up some bread, something wrong with you. The next day in the bathroom, though, that's why I can never be gay. But coming out, that's the fuck I want to coming in for. Oh god. So freaking good. So freaking good, y'all. Unbelievable. Oh my god. If you ever eat something real hot and spicy, and you don't have a sugar problem, right? Get you some honey and get you some peanut butter. Trust me on this. I'm talking about fresh peanut butter with the oil in it. The peanut oil, not some added crap, all right? Because a lot of peanut butter here is some fictional crap. And the honey, you want to make raw with raw honey, all right? And you add a little cinnamon to the peanut butter. Just stir it up a little bit. You'll be all right. Don't drink no milk. That's the dumbest shit in the world. You're going to stinking up the bathroom the next day. And don't drink no water. You're better off just tolerating the pain, letting it drive you half crazy. Trust me on this. You think I would know, right? I didn't even give them none, because if they would have took some of that Carolina Reaper pepper, they both all would have laid on the floor. West Side and Ronald would have been laid out on the floor, rolling. Oh. I mean, eat the honey, eat the peanut butter. I eat it all the time, you know? Hold on. This is the good stuff. So I just put, like I said, I just put quite a bit. And I don't have that much left, y'all. Look at that. Oh, this stuff will set you on fire. This is the Carolina Reaper pepper. I forget how many is in there? Shit. Well, it's averaged at 1.474 million Scoville. Yeah, 1.474 Scoville. Jalapeno, what is a jalapeno at, like, I don't know what's happening down here. Whatever, look up what a jalapeno Scoville level is. Look up with a scorpion and a habanero, all right? Scoville. This right here, this is my third bottle. So I eat it often. Especially in vegan dishes, like, it's phenomenal. And you burn a lot. You sweat, I mean, like crazy. And there's quite a bit up in this damn. That's why I had to add a little more. For those of you who don't have Facebook account, I did a trick on there. I'm gonna share this with you. For whoever's on there, you know. I don't know if I should. All right. I posted this thing saying, so-and-so is not Native American, blah, 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 blah. Y'all heard me say this stuff, but you haven't paid attention to me, have you? That's so I can sucker in whoever's gonna bitch and complain, you know, do all that. That's right, that. So I can wean them the fuck out. See, these are the same ones that do all that screaming and hollering are the same ones that don't have a team, that wouldn't be a team player, that probably pissed their pants and pooped themselves when the shooting started coming down range, and if a bomb's on its way, will seek all kind of comfort when you've already made peace. Cowards. So that way I can get rid of them. I already got rid of about 3 or 4. I'm looking to get rid of about 100 more. And 100 more after that. Like I said, I ain't here for the masses. They have choices. If they come, they're welcome. If they don't, fuck them. Oh my God, I'm gonna get a headache from this. No, people, I didn't wake up with a hangover. I wasn't drunk. 2 glasses of wine will do it. Oh God. Wow. Holy shit. Holy shit. How many know how to have a couple glasses of wine and put it down and stop? How many of y'all know how to? And I probably won't drink this for about maybe another 2 months. It'll be in the fridge. It's not gonna be sitting in the whatchamacallit. I cannot drink like I used to. I refuse to. Every once in a while I might entertain myself, but it's the drink, no. All right, let's go ahead. So I guess I'm gonna read a little later, about 6 o'clock. So that'd be 7 to 8, 2 hours East Coast, 1 hour if you go to Idaho and Nebraska down, Texas or California. Just give me you know what's the best thing for heartburn? 2 tablespoons of baking soda and water to match. Boom, done. You're good. And potassium, because of sodium potassium. Potassium chloride. Sodium potassium, yeah. Whoo, that's some strong stuff. There's a couple more spoons in there. It's hot. I got the window cracked, y'all. So it's cool in here, but oh man. Oh, yeah, I did that. I'm thinking about doing it on Instagram too. I look at comments, I like them. It doesn't mean I like the comments. I'll just like some comments. Some people I know, so yeah, but some other people, if they're like starting to beat a dead horse in the head and I see them, I'd like them to keep them there and entertain me to see how gone. And it's a test. I have to see who's going to speak the right thing and then turn around, because people are very feely and emotionally unstable. They are. A lot of people are. I was for a long time. That way, either I can say something that may garner them into a spot to look at something, and if they're that gone where they're just so effeminate, men I'm talking about, I'll let them loose. I have nothing for them. I'll be like this, I ain't got nothing for you, bro. Later, and block them. It's no loss to me. I'm drinking water, shut up. Damn. It's hot. Whew. I'm sweating, y'all, for real. Like, this stuff is hot. I need to brush my teeth, but anyway. I was looking at some things, and I was watching Guns and Gadgets. He's an ex-police officer, 20 plus 4 years. I like watching him, even though he does a lot of politicizing. The thing is, he really believes in the country they serve and everything, and he wasn't one of those guys that was running around abusing his power. And he's finally spoke and said what I was waiting to hear. You know, you look at that goofy, some of these goofy ass Negroes, and political, right? Mayors, whatever. These people don't know nothing. They're not veterans or anything. Nothing about firearms. Nor do they respect nor recognize the Constitution. I know people have a hard time because it's an imbalance. Well, you know, the Constitution. Well, we didn't. Yes, we did create the Constitution, like for protection. Who else would want to have protection from things outside of this land? Nobody coming here. Those are lies about the what you call it. Right now, the U.S. corporation is under British guise. So tell me, and Zionist ideology, not all the Jews, but the fake ones, the Zionists, the ones who don't even respect the Jews, the Hasidics or the whatever. Okay, I'm gonna say that because fuck, I'm a quarter. So who am I? I can say what the fuck I want. If they want to bring that Ashkenaz blood in, but the thing is, the reality of it is, I'm less than a quarter, really, but. Oh, it's my boy. Reality is they are lying about defensive shootings. Not they came out yesterday and today with more proof on it, the media in certain places, especially in Texas. Holy smack. It's not about gun control. It's not about protecting you or saving you or anything. Remember, I expressed to you that you are the first responder. You are in all situations. The police are not the law. They work by procedures. They have nothing to do with the law, regardless of what is applied to you. Most 99% of the time, it's not the law anyway. It's their emotions. They don't even know how to de-escalate, and they've had the training. It's a you against them, and you don't even see it. What's disturbing to me, their mentality is us, them against us. That's how they see it. Or you. I mean, I guess like I said, I know some decent ones. And I don't tolerate no bullshit artists hiding in the costume. I don't give a damn what you're wearing. All right. So anyway, what are you doing? Oh, he's blowing it. Oh, okay. I was like, let's say what the world? Not distracted. But anywho, people have a hard time dealing with that. It's about control. It's literally about control. It's about controlling you. It's not about the Constitution, it's not about laws, it's not about anything. It's about you being subservient. These people have gotten to a place, all right, where they're going to look at it as, okay, these are proprietors who actually did something and they got rich, greed, and everything else. They would betray their own fellow mankind. Pay attention now, closely. They would betray their own fellow mankind. That's why I have no respect for all you Masons. Some of you Masons in here, don't take it personal. You ain't got to talk to me ever again. I wouldn't lose not one wink of fucking sleep. I don't give a fuck about you. Now, unless you got in there and you're looking at things with a different mindset instead of being obtruse to your debilitating secular I belong to bullshit. And I got friends I grew up with. I say that. They don't even, I don't care. I guess people really have a hard time in all their little effeminate emotions and everything, and so stirred and ridiculed, self-ridicule, that they don't get it. I don't care. So the point would say, why do you bring it across your lips? Because other people need to know that. There's so many that know it now. The problem is the hypocrites who are in these little secular groups don't get it. They don't even research the garbage they belong to have better insight. Betrayers of you, if you believe betraying man, now you can betray mankind and humans all you want, but betraying that of origin, you think that you're going to make it out all right? For every action is the opposite. You believe what you want. You can walk the tightrope. You can put the little, what you call Santella booty shoes on and cross the Grand Canyon. I don't care. There's nothing good's going to come out of it. You can feel safe. You know, it's funny how everybody can feel safe because they can start unleashing all kind of shit. And let me tell you some super bombs, nukes, whatever you call them. If you want to know about water filling inlets and mudslides, how they are triggered, tsunamis that cover land, even up to 2-3 days. Go out there just 2 miles or a mile, no, just a mile off of the coastline and explode about 5 hydrogen bombs. What do you think? What do you think is going to happen to me at halfway, 4,000 and some feet up? I'm going to be covered. I don't know how deep. We're going to be covered in water. I don't think y'all get it. I don't think you get that there is something else going on. You really don't get it, do you? The lands aren't the way they were because something destructive happened. There are cities under the water, in the oceans, and you really just don't get it. And see, the enemy must hide that. Now, you better believe in all this preparation time, we always thinking, oh, you know, Cheyenne Mountain, we start singing shit, and nobody's making sense. No, they have places they can go, and they're well protected for a period of time. It's short, but there won't no 100 million tons of water get into where they're at. You just don't get it, do you? And you ain't doing shit. You don't know how to come together. You know how to put your resources together. Get some backhoes and some things and do some things. No, you all just wait around waiting and waiting. Me, I'm not worried about it. There's no fear with me about any of that. You know? You ain't gonna like it when it happens because none of you are fucking ready. None of you. I mean none of you. Y'all sit around humdrum beating the drum, right? Talking about do this and do that. And you still miss the whole message. Just fuck the over the head. Just I didn't even see the motherfucking structure. There ain't no win. I was talking to a young lady and this, that, and the other. I'll go back to New York. I said, well, you know, come out to Arizona, come out to Texas, come out. I'm not in the. I said, wait a minute. And I got a couple women I like, man. Don't get it twisted. Ain't it right? You see what I'm saying? What the fuck make you think I want some young, broke back motherfucker? I got them over here that want me, and I don't want nothing to do with them. Some of the mentality of our younger ones is so frugal and fucked up. But how do we make it better? You dig what I'm saying? How in the hell do we make it better? Well, if you ain't got no women that's capable of reaching out because they're conflicted, they believe they're masculine and they're feminine. They're feminism, not feminism as that bullshit created by these fucktards, but your feminine ways have been diluted. And you can't even tap into them. And I hate when I see women talking about the feminine energy. And well, shut the fuck up. Feminism is more allude to male chauvinism. So shut the fuck up. And any melanated woman running around, I've seen quite a few of these dumbass women running around. I do yoga and I'm lighting incense and candles. Oh, I'm rubbing coochies with another woman. Oh, you broken piece of excrement. And then the men, you wonder why they're so fucked up. The delusion of that perpetuated by those who want to destroy themselves, go right ahead. But if you think that I'm going to sit there siding with one party or another when both is messed up because both are messed up, therefore how can you have some good come out of it? Well, it's going to be said what it's going to be said. It's like I had to explain to her, oh, fuck, I didn't say it that way, but what the fuck would I want? No, I'm about people. I respect people. And if you can't get that, there's a young lady in the Caribbean Islands school. She became a teacher. Having a hard time with her family. She stayed with me. Never, big, thick old, never none about sex or anything. She could tell any and everybody about that. She had the free time to the fridge. I had the bedroom. She had the living room. She, you know, it was a one bedroom. But she was able to, you know, take it easy and do what she needed to do. And she was able to mitigate and put some things away in storage, you know, and that was what was important. I even went and rented a U-Haul. She might have rented that one. And I went and packed a room and put it up on a U-Haul and drove it back. You know, and that's what it's about. And then my Jamaican brother, you know, he was a taxi driver. I think he had but I never could really tell, but he would go out and drive his taxi. And I was wondering, who are you picking up? And he'd come back after a week and a half, funky in a mug. I'm like, and I put up with that for about a year. And I was like, yo, bro, because I was hardly ever there, guys. And I had to get him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. We do things to better, but at the same time, I had information around. I had everything right there where people could see. And if they wanted to ask me questions, I never pushed or pressed anything up on anybody. But I would always go out and I see things like me. Police walk by me. I'm in Mount Vernon walking by myself. Sir, you all right? Oh, I'm fine. You okay? I didn't call you. Well, I says, bro, I'm in law school right now, and they pull the fuck off. Case studies I'm doing. I see a book in my arm, and I'm walking around in Mount Vernon. I'm talking about when it was deadly. I'm talking about and going to visit a friend. What's going on, bro? Yo. Go and have a couple of beers. Check out this book. Share some information. I walk back the same route. I'm talking about a mile, 2 miles. I'm walking. Oh, yeah, this thing's going on. People respected me because I respected people. Oh, I didn't walk like some slump that you come over and just no. And I always had a fire stick, which you could never see, and wouldn't hesitate to utilize it. See, there's a difference. And those who fear everything around them, who don't know how to have the commiserate way of communicating. No. I will talk, and then I'll start talking circle jerk, bumblebutt fuck shit. I just, you know what I'm saying? They can say what they want, believe, and think whatever they want. I don't respect those who have no respect for life. You know, anybody want to be trivial and pit one life against another life, something is wrong with you. And that's why I read the books I read. I have no respect for them. But I'm not going to go out my way and be all despiteful and shit. Having no respect for nobody don't mean I can't be courtesy. You know, have some courteous, you know, ways about me. Excuse me? I don't have to show no emotion toward their bullshitity. Excuse me? No. And I don't have to stutter. You know, what are you doing? The costume don't mean shit to me, Kai. You don't know the law. Second of all, I'm studying law. Second of all, if I start reading some... Look, I always say protractual. I don't say... case studies to your ass based on what you're doing right now on my First and Fourth Amendment. If I have to do that, I'm just going to take the Fifth and you do whatever you got to fucking do. But you know that, you know also I have every right to resist you because you're illegal what you're doing. And I'm very capable. And if you out here looking for a hit, a mark, might be a big, I say this, it'd be a big fucking mistake on your part. Especially when you're right up in my face talking. Yeah. So, when I was in New York, that's how I was. Even that Spanish kid, if he's watching this, if he made it to sergeant, whenever he remembers when the dude jumped in my face and he happened to do was on my knife, and I looked at him, what the fuck? I look back at this pale skin motherfucker all jumping and shit. I says, you go one of these goofy motherfucking orphans babies. Grandbaby or great grandbaby. And the Spanish dude saw how I was moving my feet. And he was like, oh shit. He put the knife back in my pocket and says, all right. He put it on. Go ahead. He went to grab his buddy. Come on. I was about to kill this motherfucker. I'm not here to advocate violence. But that day, a lot of bad shit was going on. I was pretty fucking pissed off. Full of emotions and feelings. And I knew that this motherfucker was about to meet his maker. Whatever the fuck it was. Whomever would I draw now, I got on him too. And I don't carry myself like that. And listen to me, Lord. That's why it's not good to have a lot of emotions and feelings, regardless of your training. Regardless of what you think you know. It could have went south both ways. Either way, it could have went south for me. The best position I did was retaining myself and maintaining myself at the same time thinking and having this person who was actually paying attention. And when he put the knife back in my pocket, I was like, this dude, he's just goofed up. Homeboy said, okay, Jay, go wrong. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? You know. And people started coming outside. You know, I was like that. Motherfuckers be looking. And all of a sudden they want to come outside. Bitch ass motherfuckers. And so I was like, what are y'all doing? Sitting there watching? And I remember that's the week when I said, the whole block, bunch of bitch ass niggas. The motherfuckers ain't say shit to me for like about 4 or 5 days. They were just like that when I walked by. You know. Until that night when the two lovers, the one guy stabbed his lover and shit, and I had to go over there and do the best I could. And he was bleeding out, and he was a funny cat too, man. He was a good guy. And you could see he knew it was it. You could see it fleeing from him, everything. And I was telling him, you know, you can stop this right now. You can live if you want to. The choice is yours. You can look at yourself and you can stop and maintain yourself even without your blood. It's a lot of pain and arguments and stuff that distract you, especially if you've been nurtured and don't know something else. You know, it's debilitating. And so he went. You know what I mean? A terrible night in my life. Another one. You know what I mean? As a guardian angel, we come with quite a few people shot, this, that, and other. Stop. You know? So I don't like violence. I detest it. But it doesn't mean I don't know it. And we're dealing with a time in this world there are those who have every intention of being violent against you, just because of you being here or what you know. Who want to bring pain, who want to hurt you. And you have those who don't want to have that conversation because they just want you to listen to them. People who don't have control. I always tell you, it's your choice. It's up to you. Everything is up to you. How many of you have meditated? How many of you have laid down and caught a second wind and said to yourself, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and allow myself the opportunity to be something other than what I've always seen myself as. I'm going to allow me to exist for a minute, and it's physiology. Allow me to exist for a minute, if 10 to 30 seconds. Exist in what I believe I am, to see for myself. And if people are saying stuff to you, not everybody's going to tell you the truth, but you better believe there's a reason why people are saying what they're saying. Now, people about trolls are one thing, but if you have people in your life who are damaged and you're just as damaged, they got to have a lackey. They got to have somebody who they can sit there and go, man, he's just as fucked up. I'm going to give this motherfucker all the motherfucking pain and problems. I'm going to ostracize this bastard. And it can be your best buddy, your brother, your sister, your mommy, your daddy. And a lot of us know this. And it's painful. So it would be nice to be able to have that little moment, 10, 30 minutes, to be in yourself and exist without any care. Without no cares about anything around you. Everything that is destructive and hurtful and painful, you can go ahead and just be like, not today. Nigga, I'm going for a walk. I'm going to sit down somewhere and have a moment to myself. You can save all that bullshit. I'm not having it. Don't hate you. Don't want to, and don't, it ain't about love or anything. It's just I got to have this. All right, I'm going to the room. And if you got one of them abusive motherfuckers and you stay in that relationship, use a fucking dumbass. I don't care, male or female. You is a dumbass. All right, if you stayed in that shit and then when the shit finally leaves, and if you go chasing after it or you're hurt because you're broken and you don't want to fix yourself, that is on the fuck you. Chat the higher. Thank you, brother. You just popped up. Chat the higher gave 5 to the books. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. All right. So yeah, when we get a number, then I order one of them books because they're kind of expensive. And I ain't spending no more on my cash. I might get a flat tire or whatever. But I appreciate you, brother. And peace to everybody in the chat. My apologies. Chat the higher just popped the fuck up. So. You know, you have to breathe. I don't tell nobody to embrace death. I tell you to appreciate the fact that it's there, but don't give it the time of day. Exonerate yourself from it. Have no thought of it. You know what they did? They made people worry about a casket and worry about the funeral and the death and everything. My shirt got my belly. I got a big ass belly. That's not the case. And they got us all content and broken into this shit. Like, that is not who we were. And it ain't that long. And for millennia, we were without. And no, we were enslaved and controlled and manipulated long ago. This old narrative about African American slaves. Every time I hear somebody motherfucking and black, every time I hear some Negro say that shit, I just be looking at them like, you stupid motherfucker. Because I know that they saw otherwise. And they chose to hang on to that. Because they're dumb as fuck. You see what I'm saying? They dumb. Trust me. They dumb as hell. Blow around the back, bro. Oh, fucking, I got a wall of leaves on my patio. But you see what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you're watching it, you still utilizing that, you are broken. Something is wrong with you. You're still using black. Personally, if you want to use white, go ahead, but you ain't pure. That's not what you are. If you want to use black, and you want to call yourself African American, you want to make some pale skin feel comfortable, no, majority of motherfucking Negroes here is not fucking African, you retarded motherfuckers. Y'all the Africans. Anyway, and there's a bunch of y'all who are our people, but you're matriculated to stupidity. All right? You're a construct out of a narrative, and a lot of your parents, your great-great-grandparents, were orphans, motherfuckers. So snap out of it, and not of this land. America was the original Negro continent. And it wasn't this that was a continent because it belonged to a greater species of lands that were destroyed maybe 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago. And then we were subjugated. But not by who you think. We had peace and strength. Subjugation, though, perverse as it may be. So you don't have to believe shit, because most of you, every time I look at these science and all that other bullshit by these 33rd degree fucktards, all right? And I see a matriculation of continued lies and science that don't even exist. Terrence Howard told you that 1 + 1 don't equal 1, but he says it don't even matter because none of it really equals anything. He says 1 + 1 = 3, and then he broke it down to you, something I learned a long time ago out in the military. But you don't want to have that motherfucking discussion. See, you want to have all these goofy ass discussions. Still wanting to mem doctor everybody. I'd rather listen to the spin doctors while y'all mem doctor everybody. I just don't get it. Why y'all stuck the fuck there? I think you're trying to prove something to yourself. You don't know how to wash away your anger and your rage. You just pillage yourself. Why the fuck would you rob from yourself? Who are you trying to prove something to? A foreigner who's given identity by a bunch of liars? Like, make that make sense. I gotta turn the music off, y'all. I get ads and shit. Even though I can show y'all, just check it out for yourselves. It's real shit. Make it make sense. I don't attempt to make things that don't make sense anymore. I can't see nothing in it. I'm just a good old country boy, of course an Indian, who respect those who married into our families. And there's a reason why they married into our families. Y'all just don't get that. And see, if you were showing that kind of information of your family, and they're sharing that, and they're saying, okay, it's out there, keep it moving. I've got things to do. No. Facebook got an algorithm or something to it that most people get on there and they are fucking stuck. They can't even see it. I remember asking somebody, well, you always on this motherfucker? It seems like you on this bitch. You got a job? Because you on this bitch out of 24 hours a day. You on it 20 hours. What do you mean, bro? I went back and looked at your page and I looked at everything you was posting. I'm like, what the fuck kind of work can you get done when it looked like you got to make room on Facebook. Motherfucking upload the shit you upload. Who are you attempting to prove something to? Nah, man, no, I don't. The fuck you was on there like you stuck? I said, well, maybe the phone or something got something on your shit where it says obey. I don't know. I mean, they live, the shade shit. There must be something on his phone that's saying, come. I can't get it. Why is it not affecting me? This is a reach for me, doing this on YouTube. And I would like people to see and then go, you know what? I never thought of that. Or a question. And I want someone to be challenged. I want someone to run away. I want someone to come in and run the fuck away. I need you weak motherfuckers to take your ass on back to the little circle of jerky you was at before. You dig what I'm saying? I need you motherfuckers to be vamos. I said Pikachu, Pikachu. Back into the red and white motherfucking ball. My mouth is on fire, y'all. I'm sorry, excuse me. And don't drink almond and oat milk. That shit is fucking deadly. I wish I knew that before. Oh my God. My tongue is just doing the Watusi. I think right now, if it was doing the Charleston step, that's my tongue right now. Feet just kicking up and kicking back. I'm back, cuz. Lights on, you can see in here. So people walk by and they always, because I'm down here. But anyway. Change is not just good, it is inevitable. You don't have to change with it. It's going to change you regardless. However that happens, I'm not saying you're going to be breathing. I'm saying change. Change could be change the season. It could be change of your fucking parents. It could be change you not fucking here. Poof. Okay? So change is inevitable. Change is every fucking moment. You're either going to change or you're going to stay the fucking stupid ass where you are. You're going to better yourself. You're going to become something. You're going to matriculate within yourself. You're going to allow yourself to blossom. And if you want to blossom like that motherfucking movie with a skinhead and it's something more dumb and derelict, well, that changes. Poof, you the fuck out of here. One way or the other, one day or another, you're gone. So I like a motherfucker to run. I don't want a dumb motherfucker hanging around getting something that he could utilize. Alexander, how come you ain't getting that? This motherfucker's still alive? Oh, you slacking, bro. No treats for you this afternoon. Yeah, I'll give him treats. I always say that. I'm a sucker. I couldn't have a bunch of gray babies around me. I can hear them mammies and them pappies now. Don't give them them. Okay. No, they said no. No, you know I got you. You know I got y'all, baby boy, girl. You know I got you. No, no. You hear, Grandpa? Sit your ass. I'm pots down somewhere. I'll be stuffing this pocket full of goddamn peppermints. I ain't lying. But again, change is inevitable. If you want to change for the better, or you want to change for, I hate this crayon color stuff. I can't stand all this racist dichotomy that's coming from our people now. We were the most loving and accepted. That's how we were betrayed. We were betrayed by who? The ones who will later become Jews. That's a fact. Give a fuck. Who you think told me this 150 times? Them themselves. Because they don't hate, the ones that I know don't like Zionists. You say Zionists, they say, don't say that out your mouth. Don't give it energy. In New York, you fucking ain't right. I only knew 2 rabbis that were decent by their stature. They were converts, and they would tell you. And who used to be like, how come you're not wearing it? I'd be like, oh, look, I'm not wearing it. I'm not wearing that junk. we got y'all to put on fucking suits and dress right. And they would laugh at me. No, good one. In Brooklyn, yeah. They shared a lot of information with me, just like my uncles. The only 2 Jewish ones I know. You call them Jewish, though, they beat you up. I'm saying that for the sake of you. And they're dark. They weren't like a lot of these motherfuckers nowadays are converts. Racist, dumbass converts. Okay? Trust me on this. The original ones you want to consider to be Jews were Ethiopians, our people, the Hadas, which are long gone, dispersed, become something else, I don't know what. And we were on the whole continent, all of Earth, before its dissolution, its destruction. And it wasn't a religion. It was a way of life. I'm getting tired of saying this. It was a way of fucking life. It was a way of life. It was not what you see today. It's none of that, what you see today. There were some ceremonial things with fringes. We're the only ones that wore that. Nobody else did. People don't know how to follow a timeline. Because I always say, well, they always try to show you these things on walls, this, that, and other. But what they don't show you is the people who made those, or they don't show you the real ones compared to the false ones, because you'll never know. Because that's the orders. You saw what I was reading in that one book, how it talked about when they all got together, these Masons and it's 30th grade and all the hidden parts. But in certain books, you see what I'm laying out. You see what I'm putting before you. And it's for you to put these things together. So, of course, I don't want the idiots to fucking pay attention to this. I want them to leave. I want to bore them. That's why I do certain things. I want the motherfuckers to get going. They can come back later. I don't give a fuck. Watch the whole thing, because you know I'm always going to get some tea at the end. So you can run to the end. That means you went through the whole thing. It's dynamics is pulled up. So it doesn't matter to me. I'm just tired of all this hate, and it's not our way. And it's not a lot of their way. They have been convinced into a lie. They have been grossly neglected and put in a position that is not dynamic. It is the Lord Campbell, Chris. Okay. That is not suitable for nobody. And I watched this Sam Magana the other day talking about from the NOI shit, whatever, Frugal Islam, FY, whatever the fuck. Talking about we're 45 million. No. Well, everybody got the jab dying like a motherfucker, maybe, but no. How do you take 75 to 85 million of us and make us 13% of the population at 45 million out of 300, what, 800, 308, almost 400 million of us, or half of that? 305,000, something, whatever the fuck number is. You know, I just don't feel like doing math right now. But anyway, how those 3.5 million, excuse me. How do you take that many of us? Why? Because we got a bunch of dumbass people running around calling themselves Moors who got white status now, and they were able to change it. So now you with the other, and you have a whole lot of melanated folks that just got white on the birth certificate. Just like you got some pale skins that got Negro and black on their dead ass. I shared it on Facebook. People would what? When I mentioned it back on MySpace and typing on AOL with certain people, they were like, "Boy, you crazy, boy," and I'm crazy. Okay, now everybody's sitting there going, "Why is Red always going to be the first with information?" It's not that. It's my interest to peak somewhere else compared to what a lot of y'all's interests peak. It's not the same fucking place. Now you have an interest where you like some shit. Good. But that shit you like, I don't like. But now you are paying attention to some shit that I've been talking about for a long time. It's not a competition. If it was, I'd have put my name on every goddamn thing I was sharing. And everybody walking around right now bumping their head into a fucking wall. I remember when Hemok Zalop fucking goofed that fucktard, you know? I used to go to UN, and I remember he come up there trying to be all professional and all his shit, and everybody looked like they had hope. And he was trying to get rich. He was like all them other religious fucktards. He took a movement, started painting his face, getting all these goofy girls, and it became like a cult following. I saw that right out the back. I was like, who is this goofy motherfucker? I remember talking. Telling him across the Yoko, rest, brother. And a few other individuals. I'm not going to get up on here. I wanted to tip out. I kept calling J1 a Night World, but it was never get through because I really had an issue with what I was seeing. But the thing is, I was just a cooking black pot or kettle of emotions and feelings. Not effeminate, just I was a very violent person at one time. So I wanted to enact violence on this individual. No, I really wanted to meet him and like choke him out. Like, hey, how you doing? You know? And then put him to sleep, you know, like, okay, nighty night. You'll wake up in 10 minutes, but you'll remember this day. But far from that individual, people. All right. Anyway, my boy Mario, he won't say nothing. But somebody was threatening him, old meth head, and he had to pop 3 of them at the store where she works at, my neighbor. Had to pop 3 or 4 of them in his right inside Dollar General yesterday. Had to handle his business. Yes, Trauma Hawk and West Side and Ronald, the one that was going to come with us. Yes, my little partner. Yeah. So all that shootings. Well, the guy pulled a knife out, cut his finger. Blah blah blah. Look, this is not just a standing ground. This is we are totally protect yourself. And if mom coming at you, you put him on the ground. That's some old drug. That's why I tell you, don't be getting drugged out and acting all stupid. There's certain places you might be able to get away with some liberals. No. And he's critical. The guy's still alive. But it is what it is. You know, that's why it's important to know that just having a firearm doesn't mean you're safe. You've got to practice. You have to be around the right people. It's best when there's cameras there. But also you have to know your nature. And if you don't know if you don't have the ferocity, if you don't have that Sigma male attitude to push an idiot away who wants to harm you, because some people nowadays won't even listen to you, regardless of what you say. It is what it is. You know, he said he was going out to the range to shoot tonight. I went out early. And I had to come in and eat. That was my first meal today. So I felt a little drained, but it's all right. It's a mental thing. Things like that happen. You dig what I'm saying? He's good. It was great he called me. He had a new phone. He's like, you're Red. Yeah, he said, send me your phone number. I was like, what the fuck? So I video called him. What do you mean, send you my number? Fuck you got my number? And then he broke it down. I was like, good for you. I was happy. I was like, so I remember he was telling me, I think I was sharing, but anyway, I don't know. I don't think I shared that with all y'all. I was thinking with somebody else because I want them to keep an eye out, make sure that Mario was all right. Brother of mine know he lives over that way. And he said he'll do the best he can. He's not always outside. But he can always walk down the block and see Mario and see what's going on over there. And it's another one, brothers of ours, you know, he's a Marine, and he don't play that shit. He was a deputy sheriff for like 5-6 years in Texas, and man, he just got tired. You know, all the wars, he just got tired. So he's got his 120% service. He's 100% service connected. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna chill. He got his lump sum. I forget how many years it went back. And he fought in the first part of the war, the first 4 or 5 years, 6 years. And he, that was it. He was done. But he stayed in, and he was hurt. He got wounded a few times, and he finally got his 100%. I guess 6, 8 years. I don't know how much that would be. He got a pretty nice lump sum, and he didn't spend it all. But these things, that's why it's important. I keep telling y'all, every day I see it. Active Protection and a few other shows. Every day I see it is worse and worse, and there's more and more people defending themselves with the firearms. It's a sad state. We know who created it. We don't do all that here. The thing is, when you're able and you're capable, when you're capable, when you're able to protect yourself. I'm a staunch constitutionalist. I am. I always say if something's not broke, you don't fix it. You don't need to fix what's not broken. But there's a throughway, authoritarian group. And I don't know if people really voted them in. Well, yeah, okay. And stupidity, yes. Lack of reasoning and rationale, but yeah, and stupidity, yeah, okay. But these people believe that they're really in control. And it's up to you and I to make sure that they're aware that they're not. We know better than the lie. We don't buy into the fucking lie. You see the poll I put up? Take the goddamn text poll. And Justice Solomon. That's because the gadgets got a notification. Check the poll out. All right. But anyway, it amazes me, man. Everything always amazes me, and then it doesn't. How there are still people arguing about getting their children to the school. In California, y'all just some dumb motherfuckers. I'm not timid. I'm being mean. Y'all are dumb. Whatever they got in the water, the food, whatever the fuck they doing there, they got y'all right. Because they got y'all just jacked in the fucking head. Anywho, any parent that's fighting to keep their children in school and your excuse is because of work and this, that, and other, you're not great-minded. You're not tapping into your resources, your truth. But you want to give them to school and you want to fight to not get your kid jabbed, and these motherfuckers got you believing you got to have your kids jabbed because the fake-ass mayor over there y'all got, part of the agenda, that frugal motherfucker y'all put in there, and all them politicians who are worth diddly shit, that's on you. But you sitting there, why don't you just go ahead and homeschool? Stop the bullshit. See, a lot of people got a lot of bullshit with them. I was reading this one thing my boy sent me, that brother I grew up with. He said, it's this young lady. She's about to have a baby. No, the sister sent me. Excuse me. And she's going to marry this dude who has a 5-year-old child. And she believes that he's supposed to get rid of that 5-year-old child. She don't want to be a stepmom. What in the fuck is wrong with you melanated motherfucking women? What the fuck? The fuck is wrong with y'all? That is not a woman I ever heard of in my motherfucking life. Until this motherfucking point. Y'all some broken ass motherfuckers. And any man sitting there who would ride that shit, West Side, all right, who would ride that shit, something is wrong with your motherfucking monkey ass nigga. So I hate that word nigga, you know that. But I like to put y'all under the saddle and put you on a motherfucking stallion and goddamn it, just let that motherfucker never rode and let that motherfucker while you strapped down like a hot dog between two motherfucking piece of bread. Just a flapping, no mustard, no ketchup, no nothing, no onion. This. Then your ass get every bit of that motherfucking back contortion, head button, tail snap. Get you. I can't stand you, dumb mother, goofy. And the damn it is, you can get on that motherfucker too. You could be in between the wheat bread. The same fucking thing. I was tired of it. I wonder, she just ran in that quick. I wanted to ask her what happened. I know she was there yesterday. But this shit is tiresome. I can't believe that. Shared it with me. I was like, what the fuck? And you could hear her saying, he recorded. I see, was it him recording it? So she says, she was talking to a friend. Friend was recording it. Yeah, I'm 5 months pregnant. If I get married and have this baby, I don't want it. I'm not nobody's stepmama. I don't want to take care of that baby. We got to get rid of that. It made me remind me of that time when I was in the military. And that woman, what was her name? Took them babies and she drove them into the lake and said some. Who was that? Remember y'all remember that? I'm gonna scroll up and down and see who's all in here. Joe Carter, what's happening? Rondo was crap. Shout out to Mama Red. Thanks, shout out for that $5, brother. See, he even get $5. I want to get these books, man. I'm a book fiend, man. It's like my crack. Lamont, what's going on, baby? Mama Red, Cherokee. Hey, girl. Fishing with Camel Joe, West Side for your music industry. No. Man, he was just with me this weekend. You see the video over on Charmer Hawk's page? Yeah, we all run around doing some training and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, family, though. Mama Bear, what's going on, Mama? I hope it collapsed wherever they be at that part, because this time, yeah, I know. It's sorry. You don't have to be sorry about that. You fixing dinner? You got enough to spread around? If you ain't got none, we can't materialize it in the room. I don't want to hear about your cooking, Mama Red. Said, we need some good country ass bunking women to cook some country good ass country motherfucking bunking meal. Because the shit they got going on right now is worth shit. Jocelyn, what's going on, family? I'm funny. I hope so. Carl, what's going on, family? Grand elevations, everybody. Yes, Mom. That's right. Peace. Get Mama Bear, Mama Red, all y'all gets to cooking. No, but isn't it sick? What's the name of that lady? Remember that pale skin lady that drove her 3 babies into the I know it was Mama Bear, Mama Red. All right. I made the correction. You type quick too. Damn. Outstanding. You want to be my ghostwriter? Right? Check this out. Because I'd rather be saying it and be like, you really want to put it like that? What do you think? I mean, that's what I need, a team to be like, damn, they got all these stories. Yeah, green screenwriting's a motherfucker too. But check it out though. I think, wasn't her name like Nicole? What was her name? Natalie? Nicole? Don't say Karen. Don't say Karen. Please don't say, oh Lord. But anyway, right? She had them 3 beautiful babies, pale skin woman, and she just pushed them into the drink. Let them drown. That was the first time I ever heard some shit like that, other than the fact my mama tried to kill me. All right. That Vietnam era compared to the 80s and 90s babies, I'm just saying that, that was a time period when it was still this mentality to get rid of the first son or whatever the fuck, the firstborn. Susan Smith. Joshua, that's it. Susan Smith. That was Susan Smith. That was her, right? Then she drowned them babies, right? I was in the military then. What year was that, brother? Joshua, what year was that? Susan Smith. That is the one. Damn it, can I find it up on here? I turned the music. Let me see if I can find it up on here, man. Excuse me, guys. That stuff is hot. I was watching, I got to watch John Jones, or I got to watch my boxing and MMA. It's just what it is. Susan Smith, right? I hope y'all, I'm kind of slow with this one finger thing. You figure when it hear you that everything will start, it put it down and smack. Yeah, there you go. Susan Smith documentary. Is that what year was that? Oh, I ain't go outside at all. What year did you pop it up? Her husband worked for NASA. Yes. Yeah.
The woman who drowned her 2 little boys.
2 little boys. All right. So it's been how long? So it says 1994, 95 special. So I was in the military. I forced retired in 1996, 97. Me. Yes. Career Navy guy. Well over a decade. Forced to retire from the Navy in Jacksonville, Florida. So she's one. You dig what I'm saying? Thank you, Tola. Yeah, honey. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So I actually pulled it. I'm actually gonna watch this shit. It's like an hour long special report. I'm gonna watch this. I wanna, because there's more. You know, when you click on one and then you start getting other ones on you know. So I'm gonna watch a couple of them just so I can have, because I was looking at that video somebody shared with me. You know, so many people hit me with Messenger. And I was like, what the? And you know me right off the back. There was no feeling emotion. It was just like I couldn't make sense of it. But what hit me was there's a lot of things going on lately with baby boys killing grandmas, cutting their heads off and walking down the streets and all kind of, I'm talking melanated people, y'all. I ain't talking about the Spanish dude in Cali that by Skid Row that cut his woman's head off on the side of the road with the baby in the car. See, this is some sick stuff. But what's creating this? It's that ember, that light. Yes, the Hawa. Have y'all learned how to say that now? It's light. It's more in tune to the spirit. Are empty. Are we actually bringing people in this world that don't have no soul? Have they found a way to cut that off? No, I know it's there. But remember I was saying you actually have 12 to 14, 16 generations of information in your DNA. What makes you think that once they cut it off, capped off the X gene, the X chromosome, right? And they put that worship thing, that your worship couldn't go in another direction once you were detached from the fake religion, or gods in their fake religion. And then, because you can't tap on that, you may be able to tap on recent history. So if the violent nature is within the family, wouldn't it be dynamic? Wouldn't it be plausible in that dynamic irresponsibility that the babies would remember your violence and be septic to it? You know, you ever thought about that? When I was in pre-med, I would look at certain things like this, you know, gene protocols, you know, and I was thinking about it as far as the social dichotomy, not the dichotomy, the social, what you call it, people, yeah, you can say that, but where they live and everything and what they've been through. Because I was watching Underbelly and I was watching that brother who was crying about when you hear your baby saying there's something in the room evil. It don't necessarily mean, when they say it's a boogeyman, he broke down. He was remembering what he went through. And you ignore your baby. It really, you men, you need to go in that closet, go under that bed and make your baby comfortable and give him a hug and tell him and kiss his forehead and say, I love you. You good. Women, you need to do the same damn thing. Because it might be an uncle. It might be a cousin. It might be somebody. It might be the motherfucker you laying with. That's the boogeyman that this baby is terrified from. And it can be a memory from you and him as well. That's why it's important to be honest. And it's important to check. And it's important to do things different. You dig what I'm saying? I know it's a pain like a motherfucker for some of you who have been through some shit. And people say, well, damn, man, you always been. My mom used to say, well, you know, he was damn near killed by his mama. You know? Where do you think it comes from? And I was like, I wasn't killing. I loved everything around me, people, everything. But if you stepped on my foot wrong, and I ain't talking about my sneaker, I didn't give a fuck about that. Easy to clean. I was going to fucking hurt you. And that's what I was known for. I was known, just jump out of nowhere, face looking plain, and do some horrendous shit. To get back at, so you would know to leave me the fuck alone. And I ain't talking about no you get up and walk away shit either. So I knew that there was an issue I had to fix because I didn't like it. You know, I didn't like seeing red. So I was able to get into martial arts and boxing and all that shit. Not everybody has that advice. Not everybody's got an old Vietnam motherfucker who's pretty solid and made sure that you was going to change. Not everybody had World War II and Korean War vets around them all the time. I wanted to be around the older guys because the majority of the young cats really couldn't handle me. I had to buckle. Excuse me. Burp. I had to buckle up around them all the time, you know, and just enjoy, you know, break down, whatever it was. Around the old heads, it's like, and they could see. They could see so much more. Motherfuckers, they blind in a bitch, can't see nothing. You can be sitting around me and I'll be like, nah, man, you gotta tell me what's up. Now, there's sometimes I won't even ask you. I just watch and see how you move and be like, motherfucker ain't gonna be honest. There'll be a time I'm gonna call the motherfucker out. I'll be like, yo, cuz, fuck is up. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it always, but there are them times when I have to sit there and going, man, come on, I can hear it in you. You know what I'm saying? Or you're hiding it. You think you're hiding it well and you're not. The mouth ain't so hot now, y'all. But damn it. That gas. Oh, there we go. That gas. He's cleaning around my truck. I like going around back. On with the truck. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna watch that. I actually have it up right now, the Susan Smith, and there's a few of them out there. Oh, I never forget. Look, if you have guns, right? And you have company, you have nieces and nephews. The most horrendous thing, I think that what happened, which I'm about to get into, I think they were partying. When the cousin, female, in the bathroom shot her friend and took the gun on herself and shot herself. What would make a young woman doing live, playing around, shoot her cousin and then shoot herself? And then how was she able to get the freaking gun, the fucking gun in the first place? There's so much irresponsibility out here. It's just I can't fucking grasp it. And as I stated in the beginning, a lot of people that have firearms, you don't know what to fucking do with it. I hear you defend your home, but you're not even seeing the big picture of what's going on. I'm not gonna get into that here. Yeah, he's waving at you. Yeah. You don't train with people. I watched this one thing with these kids running down the street shooting at somebody, and I'm watching how they're moving. Now, I watched a number of that stuff, whether in Brazil, or Guadalajara, wherever, in Mexico, whatever. I watched enough, and I saw some right here in the States, Ohio, Kansas City, Carolina, South Carolina, the Bill. Well, Cali, I never really seen it too much. Where cats is running, shooting, and they shooting each other. You know, I mean, they're jumping in front, they're jumping around like they got jumping beans. Hey, not ready for anything. You're not ready to battle. You're not ready to fight. And these people, let me tell you about police. Yes, special forces. You got military people, Navy, Marine, Army, Air Force. People who are well trained. You're not ready. You're not ready to fight them. You know, goofy ass niggas running around that they're killing and fighting each other. I don't care if you're Pale, Spanish, whatever the fuck. Yeah, a lot of Spanish ones out there fighting. Whatever. That don't mean shit. Here on this soil, you're not hearing the stories about a lot of what's really going on. And a lot of them aren't hearing the stories either, because the Fed, the so-called government, like to hide a lot of them stories. Dead ass. Sharpshooters, motherfucking snipers sitting out of windows, taking motherfuckers out. It don't matter if you're innocent or whatever. Crossing that, look, man, I know some shit, and it's messed up. But listen to me. Ain't none of them ready to fight these goddamn wars that could happen on this soil. They're not unified. They're not united. Oh, you might have a couple of army guys, whatever. It's not how it works. The network is fractured. They'll be running around. All right, Sarada. They'll be running around harming people, hurting people, and they're going to run around, and the right one's going to be waiting on them, and they're going to catch their ass. And they're going to do the most vile things to them just because of what they've been doing or who they are. That's right. Some of y'all babies. And you know goddamn what I'm talking about, some of you. You act like I'm not talking about you. You know I'm talking about you. Yeah, he's getting it in, man. He cleaning them bitches off. And this is an off day, supposedly. Well, isn't it supposed to be they knew whatever the fuck? But yeah, whatever, you know. And then the other one, oh, they got the other one down here too. What was that sister? What was that one over in Jersey? Right? Was it Philly or Jersey? Newark. Wasn't it Newark? Where the woman and the boy was abusing them babies and had that one daughter that they had locked in that room and starved to death, and they let her damn near mummify up in there. Y'all remember that, right? That was back around 1990s and shit, 80s and 90s, right? And that's melanated motherfuckers. Now, it wasn't no crack epidemic. Well, no, they weren't a crack. And then, what was the other one? I think that was the Irvington and North. And there's a whole bunch of them. I'm just pulling on ones that I remember looking at going, when is this? What is this, some new thing? Because I never heard of that. We used to take care of families, 8, 9, 10 children. Some 12 and 15 short. Seriously, daddies and mommies be popping them out left and right. Now, mama's getting handled 1, 2, or 3. And you know what? They always got a weak-ass excuse. Because you don't even know who you are and how great you are. And that's the sad part. You know, the economy. I don't have my job. We know how that was how that happened, how they came to be. All right? What's very upsetting is the fact that most of the people in the neighborhood won't even give a motherfucker a reach around. Won't help or nothing. When did that stop? I don't remember seeing that when I was growing up. I still was about that myself, helping people out. Neighbor needed gas money or something. Like, yo, what's going on, Mom? What you doing? Oh, man. I said, what you doing irresponsible, bro? I mean, I knew how to ask questions. You gambling, nigga? All right, well, hey, come on, man. We're going to get in my vehicle. We're going to run up here and we're going to fill this 5-gallon joint of gas up. Because shit dead. One of them kind of motherfuckers. When I was in Jacksonville, Florida, goddamn. Anyway, put that in the gas tank, get it cranked up, follow his ass back up there, go out, get the gas, pump it myself. I'll let him pump it and be like, all right, fam, anything else good? Oh, yeah, man, I'm good. All right, come out later, man. We have a couple of drinks. Make sure the nigga had a full tank of gas to get to work. You know? If I saw something out of the norm, I would ask, what's the problem? I didn't have everything. I didn't have everything to give, but I would make sure that whatever I had, I would give, just to make sure. So I have learned that. I know people say, well, not everybody learns that. Well, start fucking practicing it. But be careful, because it's different now. You know? So you have to be careful. But you'd be surprised at how many good people out here that can go bad, all because someone didn't listen, or somebody didn't take the time and assist. It's funny how I'm seeing all these Africans and Arabs on our land handing out coin to the homeless and this, that, and other, giving them a fucking job. Now, we can sit here and boo-hoo-hoo, but you know, the federal government, $300,000, give them, they worked in the gas stations. We owned the gas stations at one time. We owned the banks at one time. We owned strip malls and the whole, so shut the fuck up. What are you doing different today? What are you doing different now? But stop memming motherfuckers to death and crying and whining. That's what the fuck I want to know. All right? With that, I'm going to shut it the fuck up. I just want to come on and give a little drip because I see these things, whole bunch of different things going on, and who can fix it? Who the fuck can fix it? That's who. See, motherfuckers can't even hang around long enough. You know why? Because they want to hear, No, I'm giving you what the fuck you need to hear, not what you want to hear. All right? You and me. We're the only ones who can fix this shit. It ain't government. It ain't the fucking po-po. It's not even the medical motherfuckers. It's still poisoning motherfuckers. It's not anybody other than us who can fix shit. Stop being fucking lazy. Get your ass up off your ass. All right? And really get something done. Even if it's momentarily. Just to motherfucking get yourself in a position where you could be at where you could actually make a change instead of woo-hoo-hoo, ha-ha, because you positive affirmations. You know, it's not even for just anxiety, this and another, but when you sit there and it says, I remove this pattern from me that allows this experience or this condition, you must know that it is meaningful to yourself. You must stop the pattern. That way you can elevate yourself. You dig what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming in. Anybody else? I remember you, Mama Red. All right. Hey, Mama Red, Mama Bear, y'all gonna have me mama running around on my motherfucking head. Goddamn right, Mama Red. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Goddamn, what? He coming over here now. I'm good. So he didn't have to blow shit over here. He better stay. I gotta go out and make sure he don't blow on my motherfucking thing on the ground. I love y'all. You already know. Ladies, gents. I'll holler at y'all later because he can't blow over here by the front of my building. All right. I'll be reading in a few hours. All right.